The dangers of Zohar Vaisman. Zohar Vaisman, who considers himself a public figure, represents a grave threat to online communities and vulnerable youth as a psychologist while engaging in disturbing behaviours and professional misconduct. Despite being stripped of his licence, he continues to exploit his influence, leaving a trail of ethical violations and potential victims in his wake. Operating without a valid licence since 2012, Vaisman's actions have been a blatant disregard for the law. His licence, initially granted in 2011, was revoked due to unknown reasons. However, it is speculated that it was due unethical practice or insurance fraud based on old documentation. Ignoring the California Medical Board's directive, which clearly states, "not allowed to practice," Vaisman persists in presenting himself as a licensed professional, perpetuating a dangerous facade. Unethical behavior and abuse of power. Vaisman's unethical conduct is particularly alarming in his interactions with troubled youth. These vulnerable individuals require the utmost ethical standards. Yet, Vaisman has shown complete disregard for these principles. His employment at an institution in July 2017 coincided with a rapid decline in the mental health of a minor girl he was treating, suggesting his presence exacerbated her condition. Testifying against this girl, Vaisman contributed to her sentencing. His subsequent song underscores an inappropriate and dangerous level of obsession. Even after his dismissal from the institution, Vaisman continued his troubling behavior by securing a position as a program supervisor at a volunteer center for troubled youth, further endangering vulnerable individuals. Online harassment and predatory behavior.
Look at me, I'm a cancer, I'm a virus. I'm going after Brad, Jeff, P-Dub, Steps, Corner K. Now I'm going after his wife. It's like, wow. I make fun of disabilities, I'm making fun of everybody, I'm attacking people, and now I'm stalking people's wives.
KonsoleFanBoy.
From Console.
Guys, please let Miss Click talk. I see her being interrupted all the time. She's way smarter than all of you. Just saying. Sorry, I just see it a lot.
I appreciate the sentiment, but
From KonsoleFanBoy.
Mr. Zohar, I think you need to think with this head, not the other one.
KonsoleFanBoy.
Mr. Zohar, I think you need to think with this head, not the other one.
You should be my Zelda, I can be a...
Fuck this bitch. I'll break his fucking neck.
Vaisman's predatory behavior extends to the online world, displaying particularly disturbing patterns. Notable victims, such as Ms. Click and She Lion Gaming, have suffered from his persistent harassment. His views, which he explicitly stated were aimed at provoking and hurting people like She Lion Gaming, demonstrate his direct malicious intent, especially when he claimed to write an entire book only to get under Jade's skin. Yet later, he claimed he supports all humans, then again, only to walk back his statements shortly after. Vaisman has abused his power by calling the police for unwarranted welfare checks on his targets, showcasing his disregard for others' well-being.
How do you think having the cops called my house and me coming home with my kids? I swear to God, we talk every day.
Additionally, Vaisman has sent mixed signals about his own sexuality, and also expresses that conducts unethical hiring practices and sexualizes his employees.
Listen to me. You gotta show your tits, okay? You gotta show your tits. In fact, you gotta show everything. You gotta be completely fucking nude. You see why I'm so wound up? I'm gonna show you a picture of... I took a picture of my therapist today. And the therapist, well, some of the therapists that I intern. This is gonna be... Well, when you see the picture, you'll know why I'm so wound up in my videos. Because I can't fuck these people, they're my workers.
Inconsistent political stances and manipulative behavior. Vaisman's manipulative nature is evident in his contradictory political stances. Although he has expressed a high disdain for Donald Trump in private, calling him names such as a convicted felon fuck, he publicly praises Trump for affirmation and clout, highlighting his opportunism and deceit. Moreover, Vaisman's veiled racism against African Americans.
How do you make the song more racist?
Also from the middle of nowhere.
Song more racist. Song more racist.
Through what he calls satire, and Asians through his music. Further reveals his deep-seated prejudice and willingness to exploit societal divisions for personal gain. Narcissistic personality disorder. Vaisman's behavior is partly explained by his self-admitted narcissistic personality disorder, characterized by a grandiose sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy, and a need for admiration. These traits manifest in his obsession with the young patient, his ethical violations, manipulative behavior, and relentless harassment of women, underscoring a profound narcissism that endangers those around him. Dr. Zohar Vaisman is undeniably a danger to society, and especially youth and online communities. His unlicensed practice, unethical behavior, and predatory actions pose significant risks to those under his influence. Despite legal prohibitions, Vaisman continues to practice psychology and misuse the title doctor, further endangering his interactions. Tragically, many members of his online YouTube community either encourage his behavior or do nothing, fueling his narcissistic tendencies instead of reporting his violations and supporting his victims. It is crucial to protect vulnerable populations from individuals like Dr. Zohar Vaisman, whose actions undermine the integrity of the psychological profession and threaten public safety. Do you believe someone like this should be allowed to roam freely, abusing their power and others? Would you want this alleged doctor treating your children? It is time to act and safeguard our communities from such dangerous individuals. There is a difference between what people deem as cancel culture and safeguarding against a true online predator.
Dodge this.